Hey there guys, assuming you've just tuned in, basically what we're doing here is I'm developing a system whereby I divide the story elements and the gameplay elements. So, if you have watched the story, you're familiar with all what's going on here, the basic setup, the dialogue, little bits and pieces of the history, including stuff I'll probably go and look at after I've done this actual segment of the level. And in the meanwhile, we're getting on actually fighting the enemies and doing the stuff that most people come to see a Dark Souls Let's Play for. Or a Demon's Souls one, you know what I mean. Difficult games done badly, basically, is what I'm saying. Yeah. Don't think easier on myself, I'm going to equip the thief ring, which I got, a while back. So, I don't need the clean ring as long as I'm in human form now, do I? It should, in theory, make this slightly easier, but make it easier to pull, one or two enemies at the time kind of thing. As I get speared in the face. Because I've forgotten how long it takes to finish the cast animation. Well done. We're going off to a flying start. Quite literally flying, as I get propelled backwards on the end of a giant spear. Hey there, Slimy. How's it going? Surprise! The scenery is indestructible, motherfucker. In fact, speaking of, you guys seen the stuff that's going on about how a lot more stuff in Dark Souls 2 is going to be destructible. Doors, walls, providing you have the right equipment and whatnot. And also imagine it's not going to be every door and every wall. So I'm willing to suspect it's going to be at least semi-context dependent, but still. The idea intrigues me great. I mean, not just for, PvE purposes. And we're assuming that, actually that's the point, would these things reset or would they stay broken? If you went back to the bonfire, would the door or whatever you just kicked down, rebuild itself? And if so, how would that play? I mean, I'm just thinking of, I'm thinking mainly in terms of actual play, single-player gameplay. Even in stuff like invasion stuff, assuming that element is kept. I see no reason it wouldn't be. It's been carried over through 2 Souls games so far. I don't see any reason to kick it out of a third, even if I don't particularly like it. But can you imagine that? You hide behind the door, you wait for the sound of booted footprints to appear, or approach even. The next thing you know, suddenly, boom! You kick yourself through the door, they go flying. There's much screaming and flailing of the limbs, and why isn't this working? No. Double push the circle. Oh wait, I can't jump in this game, can I? Of course not. No. This game got around that whole thing by having certain places you can climb. Right, okay. Okay. I've caught up with myself now.
Hello. Look at me.
Hey, Ostrava. How's it going, bro?
Surrounded by evil warriors. Could you, perhaps, help me one last time?
Fine.
Clear out the soldiers at the far end of this passage. If it pleases you.
I do like to stab.
Path, just down yonder, has degenerated into a feeding ground for flying dragons.
Dragons!
Have your wits about you.
Fucking dragons. You owe me big time for this, mate. But I get more than an old telescope as well. Never any comely wenches do I with it. Most pointless thing you've ever given me. Well, most pointless thing I've ever given so far, anyway. As long as he doesn't top me out on that, we should be fine. Right, dragons, you say. See burnt corpses? Dragons. Ooh! Dragons! Fucking dragon. I swear, the moment I get high enough level, I'm gonna kick your scaly ass! But first, run away! Run away! Run away! Oh god, the inhumanity! Ah, like a boss. You didn't have a chance, you scaly freak. Speaking of not having a chance, I mean, I feel like I've shown you guys what level I currently am at, have I? It's nothing too impressive, just, pumped up endurance, intelligence. I'm trying to get up because I want at least 2 slots for spells. Intelligence seems to be basically a combination between intelligence in Dark Souls and attunement. It determines how much magic power you have, but not the strength of that magic. And also your attunement slots. They just hold that tiny shield forth. That'll stop a mage with my caliber. The lock-on system, however, that is a fearsome opponent. I think it's going to kill me a lot more than anything else in this game. Let's see if I can parry this fucker. Got a relatively slow attack window, so... Surprise! Oh, or the L2 button even just not work. That's also an option, apparently. Not what I was really hoping for, but yeah, it's an option apparently. Any decent grass, or should I just use up my crescent grass? Yeah, stick with the crescent. Tasty sandwiches. Da-da, 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 da-da. Someone right behind you. How did I knock that down? We actually touched it. Again, this is a Souls game. My hitbox is probably all over the place. Nowhere near my physical animation. Kind of the slapdash way it works. Makes it more difficult when you can't figure out actually where you're hitting, if at all. Just to go down and actually find Ostrava and these legions of undead fiends. Well, actually, they're not undead in this, are they? They're soul deprived. Just jonesing for a fix. He's basically surrounded by crack addicts. Where is this working? Fuck was that? Oh, it's definitely not a dragon. Dragons don't bark. At least not in my personal experience. You know, I live in England, of course. Famous for its dragon slayers. So, you know, we have lots of them about. So, yeah, quite a trade. Man can make his fortune in the dragon killing business. You know, provided he doesn't get burnt alive. Just cost a minor fortune in, you know, burn ointment, so it all balances stuff out, is basically what I'm saying. It's the less glamorous side of dragon slaying, you know. And not being able to grow hair on certain parts of your body anymore. Hey, my spell passed through it. Nice. Interesting. So there are some things that my spells do multiple layers of damage to. That's interesting to know. So I can smash down solid objects and still hit the things behind them with my spells. Or perhaps I was... Well, why are you licking the wall? Get away from that wall! Isn't the time for that. Ain't nobody here got time for that. Speaking of which... goodies! They must be mine. Well, you know. If she needs that, that's going to be a much more interesting game. Hey, Ostrava. How's it going?
Thank you.
Couldn't have gone Super Saiyan on them? No?
Thanks to you, I can now forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
What is it? Really, a fist of grass? That's what you're giving me for saving your ass, again.
Not a single person left. Why on earth? How did all of this happen? Father!
There's no one here but us, mate. Yeah, dear, you totally batshit insane like everyone else in the Soul series? Actually, I wonder where you're going. Let's take a stroll, shall we? Might be interesting. Never know. Well, that was a waste of about half an hour. You guys can't even see me, can you? I'm loving this ring. I really am. Did it? Oh, fuck off. Don't ruin my fun by seeing me at the last second, you cockend. Surprise! Ow, 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 God, arrows everywhere. Missy's not that type of girl. She does not like to be penetrated by multiple shafts at once. I'll have you know. Ain't into that shit. Nobody here is into that shit. Fog gate, I guess. You know, it occurs, it probably would have been easy just to keep running across the bridge here. Rather, ow. Couldn't see what he was doing. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ow. Being owned by regular enemies. This is good. This is good. Okay, no. I mean, if it wasn't for the pissing dogs down there in the dark, and... I mean, I did suppose I found that merchant guy again, right at the end of the tunnel. He brought me out up here, eventually. But yeah, I found him, and he gave me my funky new leggings. See them? Pretty cool, huh? This is basically slowly becoming my, it's basically becoming my Aaron Flynn build from Dark Souls, very slowly. Plated legs, funky gauntlets, nice tunic-y thing. The coronets are a nice touch. Can I still dodge the side of these flames like I can in Dark Souls? Here we go. Yeah. Actually takes a feckload more damage than it does in Dark Souls, but yeah. Apparently the hitbox of that flame doesn't extend all the way across the bridge, which is good to know. It didn't actually save me per se, but it's good to know. This is still base vitality. I haven't upgraded my vitality at all. Yeah, even with base vitality I can survive that. Yes, I know I said that word far too many times, so sue me. You've gained one of your shields, actually. You gonna drop it? Fuck, you did! Nice! I'd have to try and farm it. It'd be a pain in the ass. Unless there's a... Is that a boss door at the end? If it is, there'll be an archstone. I could have just farmed it. Oh, fuck off. We don't even know... What do you need for this? Wrong thing entirely. Night shield. Need 16 strength. You know, that actually kind of makes sense. Needing brute strength to hold up the shield or use it effectively. Okay, I'll give you that one, guys. But still, I'm kind of annoyed still. Right, you guys keep your swords and your shields and shit. Trolled. Da 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 da. Just to add insult to injury. I'm annoyed they didn't kill him right away, but I can finish him off the old-fashioned way. Come at me, fucker. Oh god, you healed. Cheating motherfucker, have you no honor? Just gut you for that. Dick stab. It's rather unfortunate that seems to be the default animation height for a female character. Doesn't happen when you're playing as a male character. Know that thanks to my practice file. You tend to stab much more in the region of sort of their solar plexus. The female characters being slightly shorter tend to stab, should we say, a bit lower on the old anatomical scale. And considering, ooh, lizard, mine! Get back here, you little scaly fuck. Take it. Take it. Get aim a bit lower, please, love. That'd help us amazingly. The fuck's it gone? Better not fallen through the floor. Oh, there it is. Couple of shards of hard stone. Yeah, not bad. Not particularly good compared to the crystal lizards in Dark Souls. They drop some much more interesting shit, but yeah, I'll take what I can get. Anything allows me to make my rapier more pimp. You know, I'm surprised it took me this long to realise just how good rapiers are in these games. I mean, once you get the, the general hang of parrying and stuff, they're amazing. You pair that up with like some spell ability or something, or a decent bow for those occasions where you can't parry, and yeah. Got all those invincibility frames where you're stabbing stuff as well. Love it. I like it a lot. Anything more satisfying about brutally enduring, like a metal shaft colonoscopy on an unsuspecting guardsman is knowing that his friend is utterly powerless to stop you, or exact any kind of retribution. It's even better when the timing works out just right, that as soon as you finish and regain control of your character, you can do a parry animation and get them like that. Ah, fuck, I love this shit. I really do. Ooh, bollocks. Oh, you're a big chappy, aren't you? Compensating with something there, my lad? Your long phallic weapon? Oh no, this seems a trifle unfair. I thought he was bad with 2-to-1 odds. Row and Smo. Giant angry nightman? Rope! Ah, you missed. Try again, dumbass. But an entire complement of archers and an angry fat man as well. I just stabbed this guy brutally in the lower intestine for that. Interesting. The building exploded in a shower of blue. That's different. Lock on, please, camera. Ow! Oh good, the other one can see me for some reason. Excellent. Despite me having the thief ring still equipped. How long is your range exactly? Irritatingly long, it would seem. Bye-bye. You're wanted here no longer, son. No, you missed. Managed to fire one off his death throws, it still didn't work. Speaking of magic, you can't get up here, can you, lad? No, you can't jump anywhere near high enough. And your energy blast keeps hitting the walls. I wonder. Missed him entirely. Right, note to self. Stop missing. What did I just say? We're not paying any attention. Do I need to produce a pamphlet? I will. Trust me, I will. Done it before, do it again. I'll be able to get an angle on this fucker from up here, surely. So my MP solidly regen, so I'm not exactly concerned about wasting it. Yeah, perhaps a bit lower, so I'm sort of more in head range kind of deal. There we go! 90... kind of crap, actually. I wouldn't be able to level up my magic skill and get a bit more actual magic power. Still, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. Not sure why you would. Seems impolite and nothing else. Spreads diseases, you know. Can be an effective way of expressing disdain, really. Well, I suppose giving someone a terrible cold is a subtle, well, not so subtle way of saying fuck you and all you stand for. But there are better ways, is what I'm saying, in a very roundabout kind of a manner. You know, you do realise this isn't working at all for either of us. We're both just making rather... Well, we're making fools of ourselves, let's be honest about this. I mean, unless you're... God damn it, unless I get my timing right and you're actually out in the open, I can't seem to really hit you. Conversely, you can't hit shit. Hopefully you could hit the broadside of a dragon like this, mate. And trust me, I've tried. Stood up on one of those towers earlier trying to blast it with magic. Didn't make the slightest dent. I was very disappointed in myself. Speaking of disappointed, I gotta say, you're not really thrilling me here, Demon Souls. I mean, the first guy I fought literally couldn't even hurt me. Yet to have enemies around to hurt me for him. Hey, that came close, well done! I think you mindly brushed the side of my hair or something. I'm shaking in my stylish yet affordable booties. But yeah, I mean, the first guy couldn't even hit me. This guy's not doing much better thanks to the environment we're fighting in. You know what I'm saying? You see where I'm coming with this? I'm used to Dark Souls where I'm stuck in a small room something rather large that really wants to make me into a fine consistency of, you know, man jam. Or lady jam, if I'm playing as Barbara. Or even Aaron... Oh. I'm terribly sorry about that. I went all the way past without even stabbing you. How awfully rude. Must correct that immediately. As the environment explodes in a brilliant shower of blue. The most terrifying of colours. I think as we... Ow. I think as we discovered in Final Fantasy IX, blue is the colour of power. So there is always that. Nice one, excellent. Oh, I flew! How do I activate that power again? That was amazing. Sort of hit the dragon, hit the edge of the AoE of that blast attack and got knocked into the air on top of it, but didn't take any damage. Interesting. Surprise! Dodge! Like a pro. Surprise! Or not. You're gonna hide around the corner? That's me tactic, goddammit, you can't do that. Only I am allowed to scumbag it up here. Speaking of, you're slightly out of my range. I've got no magic left. Just hold still a sec for me, would you, lad? Not as if you can actually do shit anyway, but I got something. Ah, there we go. I had something that restored MP. It's faster than me standing here waiting for you to come back, is what I'm saying. Dragon in the background. It's like, look at me, I'm still a dragon! Yeah, no one's impressed. Fuck you! Ah! Ha 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 ha! Oh, that hurt. Okay, so yeah, if you actually hit me, that causes some decent damage. More than I'm causing, but still. Doesn't help you are, you know, just undeniably a loser. Look at you. I'm just standing here peppering you for the weakest spell in the game. Weakest spell in the game. With complete impunity. Bye bye. Oh no, what did you even do? Fuck was that? Did the other guys just randomly... Oh, fuck off, trophy. Did the other guys just randomly die when I did that? If so, that's amazing. That happened in the previous boss fight as well, didn't it? I killed him and his remaining minions also vanished. I can't think of any other boss fight I've ever played that does something like that. I've played a couple that have like little things running around when you're fighting the boss, but usually they stay alive afterwards, just to really annoy you. It is to annoy you more than anything else, because, you know, they're too powerless for anything else. But, I think we'll leave it here for today. And myself and Missy will see you in the next episode. Till then, comment, rate, subscribe. Bye-bye now.